Hey, welcome back. Or if you're new here, I'm Ashley Hughes, holistic mindset and wellness coach, and this is the Retreat Diaries, a 6-week documentary series following my work exchange at the Dreaming, a retreat centre nestled in the heart of Wales. Each week, I'm sharing what's coming up for me, the reflections, the surprises, the challenges, as honestly and openly as I can. So let's get into week 2. Week 2 started beautifully, slow, spacious, and exactly what I didn't know I needed after so much change and movement of late. Before the biggest retreat of the season kicked off, Charlotte's Song of the Soul, the whole team had 3 days off together with an empty house. No guests, just us. And that time to bond, to just be together without the busyness of hosting, it felt really wholesome. There's something about sharing space with people without any agenda that just naturally deepens connection. My only extra task this week was to help reorganize the cellar, which honestly, I didn't mind one bit. Sometimes the most grounding things are the most practical. The weather here has been stunning, genuinely gorgeous Welsh sunshine, which has meant long strolls and walks around this beautiful land. I even ventured back into the local town again, Rhayader. It takes about 1 hour walk there, 1 hour walk back for a proper coffee. Shout out to the narrative, the finest beans, and the sweetest treats. Highly recommend if you're ever in the area. Because when I wasn't just out walking or reorganizing cellar shelves, I was writing a lot and going deep. This week, I've been doing shadow work for a project I'm currently developing, and I want to talk about that for a moment. Because shadow work is a fundamental area of my coaching program, and it's not always easy to explain. Shadow work is fundamentally about the parts of yourself you didn't know were there, that you couldn't see clearly, or spent years hiding, even from yourself. For me, the first shadow I consciously embraced was in my 20s, my femininity. As a child, I was really balanced in my masculine and feminine energy, but during my teens, my feminine side went into hiding. And this week, sitting with that, really looking at the journey, understanding how toxic masculinity played a part in that, was fascinating and very important. But there was another shadow that came up, a more recent one. In 2023, the penny dropped that I am about 99% certain ADHD. I don't yet have a formal diagnosis, but I am awaiting one. And what I can say is this: since that realization, I've learned so much more about myself. Things that used to feel like character flaws suddenly made sense. Interrupting people, losing focus, always being on the go. And the beautiful thing is, I can proudly say I've made huge improvements. My listening skills, especially, coaching has played a massive part in that, and learning to cancel out the noise, be more engaged, and more present. Things like mushroom coffee and ashwagandha have been game changers. And most importantly, I've learned to slow down, to be here right now. Being at the Dreaming, surrounded by this incredible Welsh landscape, it's been the perfect place to go inward and to go deep. On Thursday, the retreat began, and it sold out. 15 new faces arriving to find their voices through song. Watching that unfold, day by day, watching people arrive, guarded, and gradually become more open, more expressive, and more alive, it was genuinely beautiful to witness. And it reminded me so clearly exactly why I want to facilitate retreats myself one day. There's also been a natural shift in the team this week, some people leaving and some new people arriving, which keeps the dynamic fresh and interesting. And through all of it, what struck with me most is how everyone just shows up. Nobody needs to be asked to help. Everybody plays their part. That kind of community is rare, and it's something I want to carry with me. Oh, and I've been making the most of the cold plunge pool. Invigorating doesn't even cover it. There's something about it that connects you instantly to the land. So magical. Next week, I'm heading back to London for some commitments, but I will be returning to Wales the following week to continue the journey, which means episode 3 will drop the Monday after next. So watch this space. The theme I'm taking into this next chapter: community. Real, reciprocal, show up without being asked community. I've had a taste of it here, and I'm not letting that go. Before I go, I want to leave you with this week's reflection question. Grab your journal, sit with it, take it on a walk. Which parts of yourself have you kept hidden? And what would it mean to finally let them be seen? I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves.